Today we're making tracks to Gettysburg, PA. It's about 20 minutes outside of where we live. It's a real interesting place. Lots of history, not only Civil War history, there's prehistoric fossils, there is a World War II museum. So we're just gonna check out Gettysburg, hang out here for the day, and see what adventures we can find. Maybe it'll be Civil War related, maybe it won't. Maybe we'll walk the battlefield, we'll just have to see. So let's get rolling, everybody. So here we are in Gettysburg by McPhearson's farm. It was where the first day of the battle happened. We're not gonna walk on the paved roads. We're gonna check out some of the side trails. And we have Ren and Stimpy with us, so it could be interesting. And we have Kenny. But we have these two, so it could be interesting. We found a trail here in Gettysburg. We're gonna try to hike some of it. We're not real familiar. Today is just an exploration day. Trying to keep Mr. Zeppelin calm. We found there's a tree down right here. So he's got to go around so that I don't go into cardiac arrest. We were going to continue the hike, but it's straight down. So for the sake of the battery and my mental health, because Kenny would absolutely do this, we're going to go ahead and turn back.
You see that deer trail going across where they had bank floor up pretty good?
No, where was it?
It's going back.
Back
The other way we just came from.
So you think there's a lot of deer here on the battlefield?
Oh my God, there's so many deer on this battlefield. It's funny.
Gotcha. It's beautiful. It's hard to believe that it was the site of such an epic battle where so many lives were lost.
This is the kind of woods I used to hunt growing up, where it's wide open like this. Not wide open, but there's as many pines and evergreens in here. So deer can still sneak through here or down over the hill in the hollow. They're not pressured.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I did not see that. Oh, look at all the nuts. I said walnuts, Kenny says chestnuts. Kenny's usually right.
Okay.
That's a walnut. So this is McPhearson's Barn here in Gettysburg, where the first day of the Battle of Gettysburg would have happened. There was a lot of death that occurred in this place. It also became a Civil War hospital, and so there was many dead. So much and so grisly that many of the bodies had to be buried basically where they fell. Now, as a young adult, I was told that in this place, in McPhearson Barn, some of the bodies had been gathered, and inside the barn, one of the people that was placed in the barn with the dead had not yet expired. And so that would probably have been a little bit scary. I don't know if that story is true, but it is an interesting story. And gotta be honest, when we're trying to creep out the grandkids, we always do let them know that we were told that story. But it actually is a place where the Battle of Gettysburg started on day one. So we're at East Calvary Field now. One of the things that Kenny and I like, Kenny?
What part are liking?
I mean, you do like being on the parts of the battlefield.
Oh yeah, but I was gonna say, we just got food, so I'm saying, what part do we like? I'm hungry, so it caught me off guard.
So one of the things that we like to do is hang out on places on the battlefield where there's not a lot of people, and East Calvary Field is one of them. It was an important part of the battle, but not a lot of tourists come back here, so we thought we would take you for a drive through. Isn't that beautiful? Hey everybody, so now we're at Benner Hill in Gettysburg. It is one of the least visited sites, along with East Calvary Hill that we visited with you, and also where the first gunshot was made. That's another place that we hope to stop and show you. Day Hike Dave actually visited that not too awful long ago. But this is one of my favorite spots. Kenny and I come up here quite a bit to have picnics. If you look out, you can see in the town of Gettysburg, you can see the top of the Lutheran Theological Seminary. So they were able to see that because all of those houses wouldn't have been there.
We were on the right path because the top of the mountain is Chambersburg.
Yeah.
So you're on the right path.
We're on the Gettysburg side. This is just absolutely beautiful. A lot of times when we're coming back from Hershey, Kenny and I will stop here and just take in such a beautiful creation. And yeah, it's a nice place to walk. It's paved. So if you're in a wheelchair, it's you can definitely walk it.
Or roll it.
Yeah, roll it. That's what I meant.
Whoa. Yeah, we kind of walk and roll.
And Zeppy helps out.
He's my puller.
It's just so gorgeous here. We also found, there's a bird up here. I don't know if you can hear it. I forget, we just looked that up on the way.
It's a red-winged blackbird.
What is it?
A red-winged blackbird.
Yes. We looked it up on the way up. He's in the tree at the top. So that was pretty cool. And just look at that sunset.
Ouch.
Earlier when we were having lunch, Kenny found well, he didn't find it, but he saw it. A really cool rainbow looking cloud.
From what I understand, that rainbow looking cloud, it has ice crystals formed in it. And with that sun hitting it, it makes it look like a rainbow.
It was beautiful. But he was a Confederate officer who actually led what happened here. It is just so beautiful. So this is one that Kenny wanted me to stop at and let everybody see. It talks about Latimer's Battalion and Carpenter's Battery. So that was pretty cool. And it talks about the losses. It gives you a little bit more in depth what happened up here at Benner Hill. So it's sad because it was a deadly battle, but at the same time,
there was more human losses. I mean, not as many human losses compared to the horses.
Yeah.
There was 5 losses here for human
wounded.
And 9 horses killed.
And 24 wounded, I think it says.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
So we're working on training Zeppelin with Kenny. And well, if all else fails, we'll just go backwards. Whoa, he's taking you to the side.
Get on there.
Life is always interesting. So I have to worry about Kenny either dropping that track chair, or I got to worry about the dog taking him to the side. He's doing a good job though.
He is. He's doing really well.
Zeppy's doing a really good job. Makes you wonder. This is like just a little field off of the walk up here. I mean, I don't know if the fencing was here back then or if it was just added later for boundaries by the Park Service. Zappy, why are you in the car? Huh? So this is our last stop for tonight. We promised that we were going to check out probably about 3 places. So this is another not visited very often place. If you can see the sunset in the background, it's gorgeous. But this is where the first shot happened at 7:30 a.m. during the Battle of Gettysburg. It's called the Whistler House. I don't know if you can see it over there. It's right off of Route 30. This is the one that I told you that Day Hike Dave visited. Look how pretty that is. So this, it has the old cellar doors. When I was a little girl, I used to play in those in my house in Washington, PA. And I love the old shutters. Looks like they have a door open, so there's not a whole lot we can see in there. I don't know if anything actually happened as far as, like, I don't know, like if there was an actual shot that happened into the building. Can't see a whole lot in it. Just a regular old house. I can feel the breeze coming off. I don't know if you guys can see in there. Just a regular old home. All right, everybody, so those were 3 places in Gettysburg that are not very often visited. East Calvary Field, the site of the first gunshot, and my favorite, Benner Hill. Kenny?
Yeah, I like Benner Hill a lot. It's really quiet, peaceful. There's not a lot of people up there. Some days on a sunny day you might see more than average people going on Benner Hill. But besides that, it's a really nice place to have a picnic, take a blanket, have a picnic, sit and watch the sunset.
Which is what we did today. So, that being said, guys, we're going to sign off. I told you I would ask Kenny how far he thought it was from town to the Whistler House. Kenny, how far do you think it is from?
About a mile and a half.
So it's not down on the battlefield. It's out farther on the outskirts where the first shot happened. But that's all for now, guys. It's been a while since we made a video. It was a beautiful day, so we thought we would get out, catch a sunset. Yeah, so we will check with you later and keep rolling.
Peace.